What's up guys, and welcome to a full guide onto every releasing LEGO Star Wars 2025 set. That's going to be a big video, so if you guys do enjoy, make sure to drop a like and comment your thoughts down below, as well as consider subscribing as it really helps me out a ton. With all of that out of the way, let's jump right in. So starting off in May, we have the 75399 U-Wing Fighter. This one is said to be based off of Andor, and it will include 594 pieces, along with a $70 US price tag. And along that price tag, we're also getting 5 minifigures, rumored to be Cassian Andor, a new K2SO, along with Dedra Miro, and 2 Stormtrooper minifigures. I won't even lie, this sounds like a pretty good minifigure lineup. It is a bit overpriced at $70 with under 600 pieces, but that seems to be the trend with most LEGO sets recently, and I am personally very excited to see how LEGO does design this U-Wing. The next set is the 75406 Midi Scale Kylo Ren Shuttle. This one is said to retail for $70 American, and that's probably around 90 Canadian, along with around 450 pieces, but that is still subject to change, and this is also releasing to celebrate the 10th anniversary of The Force Awakens. It really is crazy that it's already been 10 years since the movie released, but I do hope that LEGO makes this a very good looking midi scale set, same as most of the previous midi scale sets that we've seen over the past couple of years. And coming up next is the 75408 Jango Fett helmet. After that is the 75408 Jango Fett helmet. This one should be coming in at $70 without a confirmed piece count yet, but I am very hyped for this set. I think it's going to be one of the best helmets LEGO's ever put out. Hopefully it looks just as good, if not better, than the Mandalorian helmet that we saw back in 2022, and nonetheless, I think this will be very popular amongst prequel set collectors, and Jango Fett is getting a lot of attention this year as we jump into the next set as well. And next up, we have set number 75407. This is said to be a buildable LEGO Star Wars logo. With 650 pieces, it will retail for $60 and said to not include any minifigures, which is a bit of a disappointment because the LEGO Marvel logo got a bunch of minifigures this past January. I am very confused as to why LEGO really wouldn't put any minifigures in this Star Wars logo. The only thing I'm also wondering about is which version of the Star Wars logo it is, if it's the black and yellow one or the black and white one. Either way, I think it would look really good on display and very popular amongst general 18+ collectors, which is the 75409 UCS Jango Fett Slave 1. This one is said to be releasing for $300 on May 1st with 2,970 pieces, so just under 3,000 pieces here, which is about 1,000 more than the previous the previous Slave 1, which was back in 2015 with Boba Fett Slave 1, and honestly, I am so excited to see this set actually on shelves. Another sequel trilogy set is the 75415 Kylo Ren helmet. This one should be releasing on May 1st for $70 without a confirmed piece count yet. This one should also look really great. I have lots of expectations for this. The helmets haven't disappointed so far, and I do think that this will be the first sequel trilogy helmet, and LEGO hopefully does not drop the ball on it. And the final May 1st set is the 75416 Buildable Chopper with a $100 price tag and probably just around 1,000 pieces. I am very excited. LEGO has been knocking it out of the park with the recent buildable characters, especially with that R2-D2 that released back in March of 2024, so I have no doubt that LEGO will make this a very good set, and hopefully it does include a new Chopper minifigure. Hopefully it's a new one, perhaps it's a reuse from the Ghost, but we will have to wait and see. There's also news of the May 4th gift with the purchase, which is said to be 40765. This one has 190 pieces, along with 3 minifigures. No current word on what this is, but I am hoping it's something based off Revenge of the Sith, and perhaps it's a miniature Palpatine's arrest, or perhaps Jango Fett's apartment. I think that would also be really cool, but we'll have to wait and see on what that actually ends up being. There's also a rumored Brickheads combo pack. This is set number 40796 with 654 pieces. Hopefully this is based off Revenge of the Sith. Perhaps it's all the Jedi that attacked Chancellor Palpatine, and perhaps it's like based off that scene, or perhaps it'll be just a bunch of clone troopers. We will have to wait and see, but I'd love to hear your predictions down below. There's also a Pilot Luke Brickheads, which is going to be set number 40795. This one should be coming in at $10 with around 148 pieces. It is also going to include a Pilot Luke minifigure, which is odd because I feel like we've already seen a lot of Pilot Luke over the past couple of years, but I'm sure this will be fun for kids to play with. Okay, now jumping into the summer sets, we have the June 1st 75400 Plo Koon Jedi Starfighter Microfighter. This one should include 89 pieces and retail for $15 US, so not the best price per piece, but most microfighters usually don't have great price per piece. A lot of people will probably be getting this one for the Plo Koon minifigure, which I do assume will be brand new and hopefully more accurate than what we've seen in the past. And then we have the 75411 Clone Wars Darth Maul mech. This one has better price per piece with 143 pieces, along with a $15 price tag, same as Plo Koon Jedi Starfighter, and honestly, I'm excited for this. Hopefully it's a new Darth Maul minifigure, not just a reuse from something we've seen in the past, and I think this one will be popular amongst Clone Wars fans, because who doesn't want a new Darth Maul minifigure, especially if it is a Clone Wars version, and perhaps it'll even be with his cybernetic legs. I really would love to see that, and hopefully LEGO does make it into that version. And the final June 1st set is the 75412 Death Trooper and Night Trooper Battle Pack. This one should be coming in at $20 and includes 4 minifigures, being 2 Death Troopers and 2 Night Troopers. I think getting new Death Troopers is a great thing, but I am a little worried that they will be the zombified versions that we see in the first season of Ahsoka. I do think that's what LEGO is going for, because it will be more accurate to what we see if it's based off Ahsoka, of course, and the Night Troopers will probably just be a reuse from their version in the Duel on Peridea set back in August of 2024. The main build for that set is actually rumored to be a small patrol gunship, which I think is really cool, and hopefully LEGO executes it without making it look too wonky. Alright, now jumping into the summer sets, we have set number 75413. This is going to be a UT-AT based off of Revenge of the Sith. This one is said to include a couple of Galactic Marines minifigures, along with hopefully we're going to see Commander Wakara and perhaps even Ki-Adi-Mundi. Now, with a rumored price tag of $150 and only 813 pieces, it is obviously going to be one of the most overpriced sets of this summer, but I have no doubt that LEGO is to make it very nicely designed. I just think it's going to be very overpriced and will probably hit sales shelves within just a couple of months of releasing. At least I hope so, because I want to stock up on these, but I just can't afford paying nearly 20 cents on price per piece. And then we have the 75414. This is rumored to be a Rebuild the Galaxy set. This one should be coming in at $50 with 349 pieces. It also does include the Grieveling brothers from Rebuild the Galaxy, along with a Duros minifigure, which I think is really cool, and honestly, there's no word on what this is. This was rumored to be a clone turbo tank, but sadly it does not appear as it will end up being a turbo tank. Only time will tell, and hopefully we get full confirmation on what this set is in the next couple weeks. And then we have 75417 ATSD Walker. This one should be coming in at $200 and include 1,513 pieces. Now, this is like a miniature version of a UCS set. Perhaps it'll have something else to it. Perhaps the leak was wrong and it's maybe a small Andor base, but at the time being, this is going to be a $200 ATSD Walker, like a miniature UCS set, about $50 cheaper than what a typical UCS set would be. So it is probably pretty small, coming in at only 1,500 pieces. But I think a lot of original trilogy fans will be very excited about this set. And then we have set number 75432. This is going to be a V19 Torrent, coming in at $60 with 567 pieces. I'm so excited for this set. I used to really want the V19 Torrent back in the day. I'm so excited they're making a remake about 16 years later now. This one does said to include 3 minifigures, being Asajj Ventress, which is very exciting to get a new version of her, along with a Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, also very hyped up for that. And lastly, a clone pilot, hopefully in the Phase 1 version, because we haven't seen Phase 1 in around 10 years. And then we have 75434. This is said to be a buildable K2SO. Coming in at $90, I think this would be great with the release and the launch of Andor Season 2. I think it'll go hand in hand. I am so excited to be getting this set. I may end up buying it and reviewing it, but we'll have to wait and see. And then we have set number 75435. This is going to be a Clone Wars Separatist MTT. This MTT is said to include around 12 minifigures, being 10 battle droids, along with 1 Commander Blind minifigure, and of course Ayla Secura, which I'm sure you've heard this rumor, but this is so exciting to actually just keep talking about this, because I think the hype is building around this set, and this is very exciting. However, the price tag is not exciting, coming in at $150 with just 976 pieces, almost as bad of a price per piece as the UT-AT, but not quite as terrible, but it is pretty bad in my opinion, and hopefully LEGO does something about these prices. We really can't see them going all that much higher. I really hope that LEGO peaks at this and perhaps the prices will come down, but at this moment in time, I can't see them going down in the near future. After that is the 75431 327th Star Corps Battle Pack. This is pretty much a mega battle pack with 4 327th Legion Troopers and 3 Super Battle Droids. The main builds for this are said to be a Spider Droid, along with a miniature version of an AT-RT, hopefully more minifig scale than what we saw in the past, and I'll be frank, this sounds like a great battle pack, except at the rumored price tag of $40. Yes, this is said to be a mega $40 battle pack, $10 more than the 2024 Clone and Droid battle pack, which was pretty fairly priced at $30. I just can't imagine or can't believe that LEGO is actually pricing this at $40. After that is the 75430 Buildable Ewok. This one is going to be costing $90 on August 1st and includes 1,010 pieces. So pretty good price per piece there, as most buildable characters do. I am excited for this. I won't be buying it. It's not for me, but I think a lot of original trilogy fans have been waiting for this set, and with the release of Chewbacca a couple years ago, and then the C-3PO last year, I think an Ewok was next on the list, and this is definitely going to be a very funny looking set. After that is the 75433 Jango Fett Slave 1 as a playset. This one should be coming in at $70 with 707 pieces. It also does said to be including 3 minifigures, including Jango Fett, Boba Fett, and a Kamino, and it releases on August 1st, and honestly, I think it'll be a great way to be able to get that Jango Fett from the UCS set in a much cheaper $70 set. Hopefully, the Slave 1 build is actually nicely sized and much bigger, at least a little bigger than the 2021 version, but we will have to wait and see. And the final summer set is the 75428 Buildable B1 Battle Droid. I'm excited for this. I think it'll go great with the Buildable Droideka from 2024. Even it's sad that the Buildable Droideka is actually already retiring, given that it's been just over a year, about a year and a half, but I think it would have been really well on shelves with the Battle Droid. Hopefully this means that a Super Battle Droid is next in 2026, but I wouldn't bet on it. And finally, jumping into the biggest set of the year, this is going to be the 75419 UCS Death Star with a $1,000 price tag. This one is probably releasing sometime in October, and it is rumored that it has around 40 minifigures. Now, I don't know how true this rumor is. I will assume it will have a high amount, possibly the most we've ever seen in a set. I'm assuming around 30. That is my prediction, and that includes, astromech droids, that includes all the different protocol droids, but nonetheless, I will probably make a prediction video about all the Death Star minifigures later on, hopefully this month, before we get a full minifigure leak update, that we get all the leaks. I just want to make a prediction video on what I expect from it, but let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Which of these sets are you most excited for? Make sure to let me know that down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys so much for the recent support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I couldn't be here without everybody who tunes into my videos every day. Thank you all so much. Make sure to have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.